What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? It's been a little while since we've done a YouTube live, and I'm excited to see you all here. I hope to be doing some more live. So, I want to know if you all would like me to go live on YouTube Thursdays at 7. So, right before I get into Shop Talk, because we're no longer doing that out in the open. We're doing that basically with the Craft to Quit as a private session. I miss y'all. I miss my YouTube folks. Okay. I miss y'all on my lives. Okay. Because normally, if I do see y'all, it's for a very brief moment. So just want to say to my YouTube family that I miss you and I appreciate you dearly. And I wanted to take the time today to actually give something away. Give a template away if you make it to the end of this session. So make sure that you stay until the end. And I also have another surprise that I'll tell you about too. If you make it to the end, I am releasing a very special discount code only for the people who are on this live, since you all decided to dedicate the time and the energy to being here today, because I know you're here for the growth of your business. So, first of all, I want to say hello. I got to actually shout y'all out in the chat because I miss y'all so much. I want to be able to say hey to some names. TMP Customs, what's good, my love? Andrea, hey, love. The Algebra Guru. Okay, Algebra Guru, I might need your help over here on the homeschool tip. Maria, hey, love, hey. Kay Bethel, what's good? Oh, do you not hear sound? Can you hear the sound? Let me know if you can hear me because I'm just over here talking. All right. Hey, D, how's it going, love? Official Meyer, how are you doing? G, what's up? What's up? Kimba, Latrice, Sharon, Cedric, Kimberly. Okay, Elise, Sonia. All right, all right. Hey, Nikki. All right, so I only have up until about 10 minutes till 8, so we got to get busy tonight. But before I get busy, I want to know, are you all participating in grad season? If you are participating in grad season, give me a 100 in the chat. I need to know who's in the room tonight. If you all are participating in grad season, hey Mocha, hey Stephanie, Design Speak, hey, hey, hey Cassandra, Janetta, what's good? Kimberly, Dana, okay, I see y'all rolling in right now. I see you rolling in. Okay, so if you're not participating in grad season, can you tell me why not? Because the reason why it's very unique for you to participate in grad season, because unlike some of the other major seasons, and you will start to see a lot of the major corporations drip into this field, this is a unique opportunity for you to stand out amongst the printing giants. Okay. And the reason why is because a lot of times they're ignoring the personalized and custom market as far as design and providing products that this custom market would want for graduation season. Now, I will tell you this, I see them picking up. I see they see the money they're missing out on, and I want you to be ahead of the curve. Okay. So, for instance, for Christmas, you may be competing with some of the big box companies and printing companies because they already have that particular season in mind when they're doing their yearly plan. Most of the time, they're not planning to target graduation. So that leaves a very niche and unique opportunity for custom businesses like yourself to come in and create packages, create gorgeous designs, and hopefully do so in a way that gives you, and I have seen this, similar to the Christmas earnings that your business can earn. So if you just did 2 seasons per year, Christmas and graduation, I believe that you could do just those 2 seasons and do extremely well. But of course, I would want you to sprinkle some products in between there, but just letting you know, because you could target the schools and the students with graduation. And of course, you can target those buying gifts and wanting personalized items and printed items for Christmas. Just those 2 seasons alone could replace your salary right now. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that if you're not participating in graduation season, as far as custom printed and personalized apparel and gifts, I highly suggest that you rethink that. If you think it's too hard, because this is what I've been running into. My whole purpose in this entire journey is to say, why can't I take whatever experience I have and bottle it up and shorten the amount of time that it's going to take you to achieve the same results? So literally, I'm probably going to talk longer than it's going to take me to design this thing. And I'm not even going to ask for forgiveness for that because I feel like what I'm saying needs to be heard. Okay. It's not really about the design, it's about your processes, your systems that are in place. Do you have automation? Do you have a website? How are people ordering from you? And how are you going to be able to maintain and hopefully how are you going to be able to grow and make sure that you can satisfy your clients while also growing and scaling your business? Okay. There's a way that we can do both. All right. Hey, Buffy. All right. So I want to just get a consensus here. So I see a lot of you are doing graduation season. Have you, and just be honest with me, have you updated your store, your Shopify store? First, let me ask you, do you have a Shopify store? If you have a Shopify store, please give me a one in the chat. Let me know for my Shopify folks. If you already got your store, maybe you're not using it. I'm not even going that deep into it yet. Do you have a Shopify store? If so, go ahead and give me a one. If you just been paying the $39.99 a month and ain't designed nothing on that store, it's okay. Just give me a one. All right. All right. Cool. And then give me a zero if you don't have a Shopify store yet. It's okay. I want to know who I'm talking to tonight. All right, I see a couple that don't have a store yet. And that's good because when we first started the Shopify challenge, y'all, everybody, I will say everybody, I would say about 90% of our tribe did not have a Shopify store yet. So I am extremely proud to see that the majority of us tonight do have a Shopify store. All right. That's the first thing I wanted to ask. G, you still ain't got your Shopify store. Okay, I tell you what, G, I know that you're doing great business. I want to actually put you in touch with Coach Najla so she can do a consultation with you and see what it's going to take for you to get your Shopify store up and running. Okay. All right. I want you to be able to participate in this because you do beautiful photography, gorgeous photography. You've even ventured into all types of other ancillary fields of graphic design, printing, shirts, banners, all of that good stuff. And there is no reason in the world why you shouldn't have that Shopify store that speaks to the Google search, where you can do your search engine optimization and you can be found. I know you have a website. I'm telling you, it's something different about Shopify and Shopify allowing you to have the apps. And one of those apps we'll talk about. In our challenge. If you don't know, we're doing a Shopify challenge starting. We have a bonus day starting on March the 2nd, a free Photoshop class. And then I want you to know about, and Shopify is not just a store, like a website. Shopify really has integrated different apps and efforts that allow you to be seen on Google. It allows you to integrate a lot of the email marketing, the pop-ups and all those things. And there are other websites that allow that too. But I had a non-Shopify website and I converted my stuff over to a Shopify website, still in the process of converting things over to Shopify because it is that plugged in to the Google shopping experience, to the Facebook shopping experience. I don't know if y'all know that, but you can plug your Shopify store, you can connect it to your Facebook. And then that way, whenever you put a Facebook post, you can link it directly to your product. People can purchase straight from your Facebook post. Same thing with the TikTok. It has a TikTok integration, and it also has the ability to integrate with Instagram. And if we're not understanding all of these beautiful things that Shopify can do, well, it can do it, but we have to do the work. All right. I just want to get an idea for that. Now, secondly, you have a Shopify store. I need y'all to tell me in the chat and just be completely honest. I promise there's no judgment. I might yell at you a little bit because I love y'all. Okay. When is the last time you updated your store? Oh, that's interesting. You have a gaming trailer business. Gee, we stay on the same stuff. That's one of the things that I wanted to do before I started getting into YouTube full time. I actually purchased the little steering wheels and all that stuff. Yep, yep. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, look, last year, Jeannie, it's okay. Okay, January 1st, 2024. Charlene, that's not bad at all. That's a little over, well, almost 2 months, but still, at least you're updating. Sharon says working on it now. I know you are, Sharon, because Sharon, you know about graduation season. You know that's one of your hot seasons. It's been a while. Don't have a story yet, and it's okay if you don't have a story yet. And here's the thing. I like to say this because it was embedded in me from my dad. Like we can have excuses or results, but not both. Now, the thing is, we can choose our excuses. We absolutely can. We can say this thing is more important than that thing. However, how many of us want this business, want our customs based business, our creative business to be our bread and butter? How many of us want this to replace our 9 to 5 income or be an extension of that income that is significant? How many of us want to see that for ourselves, for our families? If that's you, then go ahead and put me in the chat right now. I know there's a little bit of delay here, so I'm gonna give y'all a moment because I can almost guarantee if you had a choice, if you had a choice to do something that you love to do, that you're passionate about, and you can earn the same income, you might even choose to earn less income to do what you really love to do. All right. But we have to get to earning an income with it. All right. I see y'all. It's the only option. Talk to see. I hear you. Talk that talk. It's the only option. Okay. If it's the only option, I want you to treat this option as if you would something that you know you needed to do for your child or your mother or your father. You would do it a little bit differently with a little bit different motivation, right? It would be there is no other option. There's only success. There's only solution. Right? So I want us to take it like that because that's how I take it for you all. And that's why I get so serious. I like to develop things that haven't been developed before. I like to spend time and energy figuring out, well, how can we make this easier? How can we make a solution for whatever your ills and your problems are in this area? So one of those problems we're going to talk about tonight, just one of them. All right. So if you have not updated your Shopify store, or even if you have and you want some motivation, please remind me, y'all. Don't let me forget. Do not let me forget to give y'all this discount code because it's not supposed to go out till tomorrow, and we have a limited number of seats in this challenge. Okay, I'm not overselling this challenge because in our challenge, we actually do the work live with you. So we can't oversell seats and then people can't get work done in the Zoom room. Okay. So we actually do the live work with you. We have live coaches showing you what to do. They can click on your screen. Hey, they can take over your mouse if they need to. Okay. So that's how we're doing our challenge. If you all remind me at the end of the session, I will give y'all that bonus coupon code so that you can take advantage of the upcoming Shopify challenge, which is already almost, not quite, but almost halfway filled up. Okay. Hey, Octavius. Yes, I need to see you in the room too. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. I see y'all coming in now. All right. So, what I want to do here is I talked about Shopify. We're going to get into that a little bit next Thursday. I'll come on at 7 again, and I'll see what all y'all need. This time we're going to talk about design. Next time we're going to talk about like what do you actually need for Shopify. How easy it's going to be. Literally, we're going to get your Shopify store set up for your graduation season. 5 days. 5 days with us. And you're going to have your designs done. You're going to have your banners done. You're going to have your collections together. So a single landing page where all you have to do is say, hey, you're interested in graduation? Come to my page. They'll land right there and they'll be able to see everything that you offer for graduation. Patricia says, I need that like 2 months ago. I got you, love. I got you, love. And I apologize I didn't come sooner, but I definitely had to come correct. I've actually delayed some of my business stuff to take care of some family stuff. And I was like, you know what? I can't leave my babies hanging. I cannot leave my tribe hanging for graduation season. So I am back. The last challenge I did was right before Christmas because I got y'all ready for Christmas season. All right. So if you did the Christmas challenge and you know what's good, some of y'all didn't have it updated your store since the Christmas challenge. So I'm going to start doing these challenges more often if you feel like it benefits you. Okay. Did anybody do the last Christmas challenge? If you did the last Christmas challenge, give me 100 in the chat. I would love to see who did the Christmas challenge. It was in October 16th, I believe is when we started that one. Hey, remember me customs. Nikki says, I'm in there. I'm registered. Okay. Patricia have a shop already, but it's not producing. That was going to be my next question. I'm so glad you went there. So some of us have a shop, but we're not getting what's called leads. That means you're not getting traffic to your store. All right. Oh, I see y'all now. And if you're in the challenge this time, go ahead and let me know too. If you're already locked in, go ahead and tell me that you're locked in. I want to know who I'm talking to tonight so I know how to motivate you. Now, Sharon, no, you can use other, like if you have a Wix store, if you have like a big cartel store or a different store, what we do is we develop all the image assets live inside of the challenge. So all of these images here, you're going to develop. I'll show you some other images that will develop as well. You're going to make your banners for your Shopify store. Let me go ahead and just get in here and give y'all a little preview. I suppose I can give you a little preview of what we're going to do inside of the challenge. So we're going to do some banners. These will be the banners at the top of the store. Now, these banners work for any website. They even work for if you want to use the same banner images for your Facebook. You can use these same graphics for your Instagram, your social media, your TikToks, your Facebooks. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to develop these images in the challenge. And then we're going to put these images together in your web store. So in your Shopify store, you're going to have your products. So these are products, and we're going to break it down. These all come from the Automizer, which is what I'm going to demonstrate in a little bit. So these are your products. And then a level up from that, you have your collections. So these are not photo shoots, y'all. This is all AI. And we're going to do AI on Monday. So like I said, we got an action-packed week. We're going to do AI on Monday, show you how to make these mock-ups. All right. And then we have the model images that are AI generated with Photoshop. Y'all see the little Automizer elements here. Those are done with Photoshop. So we're combining AI plus Photoshop. Right. So then we have our model images, and then we have our banners at the top of the store. And the idea here is you're going to get to create your images that's going to allow you to set up your store in a very quick and efficient manner. We're even going to tell you all the descriptions for the products and all of that good stuff. You are not going to have to miss a beat. You're going to be able to launch your store on that Friday. So that's the 8th. So by March 8th, if you stick with us, by March 8th, you're going to have your Shopify page up and running and ready to get your graduation orders. So for those of you who do not have a Shopify store yet, and you've been sitting on the fence waiting for somebody to hold your hand and walk you through, hey, my name is Dr. Shanon. I'm here to help you. We have Coach Najla, Coach Chrissy, Coach Ann, Coach Des, and Coach Walt, who will also be joining us and helping out. We also have Coach City. So we have some folks that are going to help you through this process. It's not just me. It used to be just me. But now we have a whole team that's able to help get you through this week, okay? And everyone has their own strengths. Everyone here is not just qualified to teach and to help, but they're qualified because they care about your business. We are a tribe. We are a community. We are not just in this to take and make money. The whole point is, I don't even want your money if I don't get you results. I want to see your results, but I need you to show up. All you got to do is show up. And if you show up, I guarantee you, even if you've never touched Photoshop before, we got you. Okay. So he says, I'm locked in. Let's go. All right. So this is going to begin Saturday, March 2nd. All right. This is the Photoshop Basics class. And basically what's going to happen here, you're going to learn how to build a design from scratch, from typing the text to uploading the picture, fading off the bottom of the image, adding a layer mask. So in Canva, they call them frames. So you'll be able to add your own frame. We give you some effects to use. So basically it looks like the glitter letters or the metallic letters. All of that good stuff you're going to do in one 90-minute session with Coach Ann. And when I tell you she is thorough, she is calm, she is encouraging, she is very much the voice that you want to hear when you're learning something that can be very intimidating. Okay, so Coach Ann is going to get y'all. This is a bonus session on Saturday. If you've already done the 101 class and you're OG, you still have the ability to take the class. You'll get a voucher because right now this class is $97. So we will give you a voucher so that you can take the class for free, because even OGs need to brush up. Okay, especially when it comes to using stuff like the pen tools and the cutout tools and all of that. You're going to cut out your image, all of that. All right, and then on Sunday, we'll have Coach Des doing a demonstration. So y'all know Coach Des. She is a beautiful, bubbly personality. She loves y'all to life, and she wants to see you go ahead and sub something, right? So what she's going to do is physical product demonstration. She's going to show you how to sublimate a shirt or stole or whatever she is demonstrating to you, which are her top sellers for graduation season. Now, Coach Des just 2 years ago did the Shopify challenge. And if I recall correctly, it was one in May, which would have been a graduation one. And Coach Des said she did 10K just off of setting up her Shopify store for that particular graduation season. So, and I believe, don't get me wrong, I know Coach Des is in Louisiana, but I believe it's more of a rural town in Louisiana. So if she can do 10K just starting a Shopify store, just to collect her orders in a rural town, I don't see why you can't do it. Y'all hear me? It's about being ready for the opportunity and then also having systems in place. And a Shopify store is a system in place, because right now we're selling in our DMs. We collected orders from the email. Then they screenshot in a Facebook picture that's low resolution and crappy. And then we got to connect the person's Facebook name, which is Doodle 3000, to their real name on whatever payment method they may have given us. That's too much coordination of information that could be in one place, and it could be effortless if you have a store set up. Okay. So our goal is to get you a store set up 5 days. All right. So we'll move on after you get some hands on and you get to see what's going on in the sublimation world. We're going to do AI in action on Monday. Remember, I told you that all of these models, that mascot, this couple right here, which are models, those t-shirt models, all AI. This invitation mock-up, AI. This baseball player who's a senior, all AI. So we don't have to worry about waiting for anybody to give us quality photos. We can use AI in order to generate the images that we need to make our website tight. And here, I hope to have presented that to you. Oh, that was actually our template from last week. So I hope that you can see here that AI can have our website looking top tier without having to take any photos. All right. So I hope y'all are still with me. Because I want to make sure that we get this through to you. If you need this, if this is for you, then this is why we're here right now. All right. So that's Monday. Tuesday, we got a double lineup for Tuesday. Tuesday at 7:00, Coach Walt's going to come in and talk about Wealth Talk. This is talking about your business setup, business credit, Google My Business, those type of topics that, we kind of ignore those because we love to be on the creative side and not the paperwork side. Coach Walt is going to show us what we should be doing, what we should have in check in order to be a legitimate business. Okay. And a lot of those things are going to help us get the money that we want to make, and then also get the capital that we need to grow our business. All right. So we're going to get some hands-on business help. Y'all going to show up and Coach Walt is going to put you to work, but it's okay because that's what we need. So are you ready? Let's go, Carter. Let's go, T. Carter. Hey, Nancy. Hey, love. Coach Nancy is a beautiful designer who's been with us for quite some time now and can flip those templates like nobody's business. We appreciate you, Coach Nancy. So to get the capital, and here's the thing. I'm glad you said that. If you have a Shopify store And all of those orders that you were previously taking, you were taking those orders on your Venmo, you were taking those orders on Cash App, you were taking those orders on Zelle, you would, I don't know, you might have been taking those orders, exchanging for food stamps. I ain't judging you. All I'm saying is Shopify can offer you capital if they can see the actual money flowing through your store. Okay. So all of those other ways that you were collecting money, if you consolidate them and you send everybody, I have everybody but my grandma have to go through my store. So yes, even my aunties, y'all got to go through my store. Now my granny, she gets a special treatment. She gonna always be able to just call me and say that she need a shirt and it's gonna be done. But anybody else is going through my website. You hear me? I want you to do the same thing because that website you can't have a price down, right? That website can take an order at 11 o'clock at night. I don't have to be on the phone till 2 o'clock in the morning talking about what somebody want to dream on their t-shirt. As long as they can pay for it and dream on that website, they're good. Okay. Yes, Mocha. I just paid off my capital loan. They came in a clutch. Okay, and what a capital loan. So some people might not know what a capital loan is, and I didn't come to talk about that tonight. But let me just like I can't help it when y'all are telling me what information you want to know. The energy and the information just flows. Okay, so a capital loan is where they can see how much money you're making. When they see that money is flowing into your Shopify account, they will offer you, and this is usually the ratio, y'all. Whatever you got for like the simple math, whatever you got for that month, they're typically willing to give you that as a lump sum or what as a lump sum, and then they'll let you pay it off for sometimes up to a year. You know, depending on what the terms are, you got to look at your terms, right? So let's say this month you made $7,000. They'll say, "Hey, we see that your store has been earning some money, and we would love to offer you a capital loan." What they do is they'll give you the $7,000 and they'll say, what we'll do is we'll take 13% of your sales every month until your capital loan is paid off. So really with minimal effort, if you needed that capital loan to get inventory, if you needed that capital loan to buy a certain piece of equipment, which I don't suggest doing it for equipment. I like for you to learn what you can earn first and not spend your lump sum money on equipment. And I have some reasons for that. We'll talk about it in the Shopify challenge. Okay. Um, but just letting you know that there are opportunities that Shopify is really great for. Okay. So just like if you've ever done enough business with PayPal, PayPal will offer you a capital loan. Stripe can offer you a capital loan. These are fintech companies. So they are financial tech companies that they're in the business of making money. They're not just in the business of seeing money come through their system and just letting it flow and not doing anything about it. They see you making money. They see an opportunity to help you make more money. All right. So I want you to understand that's one of the perks to Shopify versus, maybe setting up a Wix site or something like that. You're not, and I'm not going to say you're not going to have that opportunity because whoever you're using as your payment processor may have a similar setup like PayPal. But like I said, Shopify right now is a beast when it comes to touching on all of the things from marketing to capital loans to design ease. Like it's very easy to get on Shopify and start designing. And we're going to show you how easy that is. All right. So Tuesday, you're going to, if you've never, ever, 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 ever set up a Shopify before, you're going to set up a Shopify. Okay. So we're going to do it with you, live with you. So we're going to make sure that you are handheld and you get it done. As long as you come on time and you show up and put forth effort, you're going to get it done. We have a motto, which is no creative left behind. All right. Now, if your computer's lagging and your internet is weak, I don't know what we can do about that, but you can get the recording and you can watch it at your own pace, okay? All right, on Wednesday. So I'm showing y'all a little something tonight. Tonight we get into a little bit of design talk. You're going to create a design live in class with Coach Chrissy, who is going to help you from, and you're going to get it done in an hour's worth of class, then 60 minutes. Everybody in the class will have their design done by then. The goal is that these are 5-minute templates, y'all. The goal is to get you understanding how you can design in just 5 minutes and have your entire design that you need done for your whole graduation order. Okay, so if y'all stay to the end, I'm going to show you that. All right, so Photoshop, if you thought it was hard, just come on to class. Come on to class. Come to Saturday class first, because I do want to tell y'all, if you do not have any Photoshop experience, or you have not done this Photoshop one-on-one course with Coach Ann or myself, you need to do that course. Even if you can't come to the live, you have to do the pre-recorded before you can qualify to come on Coach Chrissy's class, because she done already told me she needs y'all ready. Okay? She needs y'all ready to go. And you'll be able to flip these as soon as you're done with class. You'll be able to flip these in 5 minutes because they're that simple. All right. Then on Thursday, so we're talking about designing, getting things pretty. We're talking about setting up a store. So we're literally going to set up the store on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, well, some of y'all said the problem is you don't have any traffic, right? That means you don't have any leads, or you have very little engagement with the leads that you have. So our goal is not just to show you a pretty Shopify store or help you create a pretty Shopify store. We want to make sure that it's working, is doing what it's supposed to do, is able to, yes, process orders, but more than that, we need to be able to get people to see that website. So with that, we're going to be talking email marketing, and also we talk about text message marketing, which is called SMS marketing, and we also touch on your social media strategy. So Coach City is actually my coach, and she helps me with writing my emails, my text messages, and just overall marketing, the strategy, the schedule, the language, how I'm communicating with my tribe so that they understand what it is that I can help them with. All right. So this is literally my coach who is coming to teach us on Thursday. I want to say this, and I know this for a fact because I was this, and I'd be delusional if I didn't tell you this was my mode of thinking too. I thought because I was the GOAT of design, I was in my local area, nobody was doing what I was doing. I was the original. I was the baddest, like all of that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because the person that was selling way more than me had very much inferior designs, very much inferior processes. They were doing like the iron-on stiff shields on the shirt in a square with the hard lines. Okay, looking like the 2000 iron-ons. But they were outselling me because they were out marketing me. I want y'all to hear that. Marketing is the true name of the game when it comes to business. Otherwise, you might as well be an employed creative. You might as well work for somebody else and design stuff if you're not going to market yourself. So City's going to help us understand email marketing, how she sends 12 emails a month for her clients. She charges about $2,000 to $3,000 just to write and send those emails and strategize those emails. Okay. 12 emails a month, which is basically 3 emails every single week, can yield you anywhere from 20 to 40% of your sales. Most of you all are here tonight because I either text messaged you or I emailed you. Or you saw it on social media. Either one of those, that's marketing, y'all. And that's what City does. Okay? All right. So next, we're actually going to launch the store and have a strategy on Friday that's going to help you get leads. Okay? So this is going to help you launch your store by Friday. I'm just curious here. Does anybody here want to get not just your Shopify store launch, but a full campaign set up for your graduation season by March 8th? Is anybody interested in that? If you're interested in that, let me know. Say me in the chat so I know who's interested. And I don't forget to offer y'all this discount at the end. Oh, you got the text? Mocha says, or all of the above. Yeah, you got the emails, the social media, and the text message. I love it. So I want to be able to teach you all that too. Okay. All right. I see y'all. I see you. Well, I tell you what. I want to get through this design here. And then I'm going to give y'all this coupon code because I have to be off in 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. Okay, I only have 10 minutes to design, y'all. I spent all this time talking, and I got to get ready for our Craft to Quit session at 8. So that means that I only got 10 minutes to show y'all how to design and how to mock up all of these products in 10 minutes. If you think I can do it, if you have faith in me, give me 100 in the chat. Let me know what's good. Let me know what's good. If you're doubting me, you're like, I don't know, Shannon. That looks like a kind of impossible feat because I be on Canva and it be taking me some hours to do all of them designs for all of them products. Look, okay. I see my tribe. I see y'all, thousand, hundreds. Yes. Let's go. Okay. All right. Y'all done boosted my confidence up. Appreciate it. Maybe it's because y'all getting a free template. I don't know. I can't call it. All right. So my idea here is that not just can you mock up these designs in a quick way, in an efficient way. The idea here is can you get somebody that came to you to buy one t-shirt, to buy one tumbler, to buy one graduation stole? Can you get them to buy more products? The answer is yes. Almost 100% of the time if you show them something like this. Oh, Sonia says she's ready to move to craft to quit. Well, come on in the challenge, Sonia. Come on in the challenge. We're going to have an opportunity and open the doors for an opportunity there. And we will be having open enrollment for Craft to Quit very soon. I'm glad that y'all are anticipating that. Makes me feel good. All right. So I'm actually going to do a template right now. I'm going to design it first, and then I'm going to take those elements and we'll do a flip of the entire Automizer here, which is basically a tool that's going to help you make your designs efficient and automated. All right, so let's go and get into it. What am I doing? Let's go ahead. I'm going to do template 261, which is a template for this upcoming Wednesday class. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open that up. So this is just, and I don't want to say just because our templates are not just anything. They are anything you need them to be. So although this is a graduation looking design, this can be anything you can imagine. Okay, birthday, this could be anniversary. This could be even just like a sports team. It doesn't even have to be graduation whatsoever. I just want to show you graduation because that's where we're at right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and flip this design out real quick like. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up some images here. Let me go to, I'm gonna go ahead and get my little designs ready. I should have had this ready, but here we are. It's gonna take me longer to pull up my images than probably to flip this design. All right. Let's go. Now, the only reason why I wanted to switch colors though, I don't want to choose a blue one because I have this one. Have this one right here. So that is our image here. We do graduation. We can turn this to sports. So we'll go ahead and use this one, although I wanted a little bit different color. Let me see if I can find one. Because I'm cutting into my time, just trying to be extra. That's me all the time, trying to be extra. Just wanting to be extra. And here we are. I'm going to take some images from 260 just so I can give y'all a little something. And this one has orange in it. We'll do orange and blue. That'll be good. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather pretty much three elements. I want to gather a mascot. Well, just a mascot in a photo, really. So the idea here is if you have just a photo and a mascot, you should be able to flip these out fairly easily. I am going to grab 260 is what y'all just did. I'm gonna grab a couple of things from 260 just so I can show you. And you can mix and match your template. So any template that you have from us will work for this purpose. Let me go ahead and go in here. I want to grab, I'm going to do the orange and blue bulldog. All right, so orange and blue bulldog. And then I have our photo on here. So, and if you like this design, this is the class that we just did last week. It's a template ready to go. You can use that for a senior or sports. All right. So now we can go into our flipping stage. Oh my gosh, I only have 4 minutes. All right, let me get into it. First, I'm going to change out my photo one here. Double click. Go File, Place Embedded. You can also drag and drop your image. And let me go find my 261. So I told y'all, probably take me longer to tap on stuff. Oh, that was in 260. There we go. All right. Now, if you already have your image cut out, that is going to be what I would tell you to do. But if you don't have it cut out, cool, I'm going to show you what to do. As soon as you pull the image in, hit enter to lock in your transformation. We'll go over here to the object selection tool, drop down, cloud, select subject. It's going to use AI to figure out the foreground of the image. Yes, that is an AI image, and I did have to modify it to take off some craziness off his chest. I'll show y'all that in AI in action on Monday. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger, just a wee bit bigger. And because I cannot stand hard lines at the bottom of a photo, I'm going to select my layer mask here, go to my brush, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make sure that black is in the foreground because black conceals, white reveals. And then I'll go ahead and close this out. Say yes to save those changes. There we have it. And then this mascot is different. So I'm going to go to the logo, double click, and go ahead, File, Place Embedded. And this one is in a little bit different location. Actually, I'll just drag and drop this one from my folder. I like the drag and drop method, but I tell y'all to place embedded just in case your drag and drop feature does not work. Now I'll close out of that. All right, now from here, I can grab these colors. I'm going to grab my color picker tool, grab the orange, and grab the blue. Okay, and if you notice, they're going to be over here at the top of your swatches right there. So color number 1 typically is going to be your primary color for the school, which would be the blue. And just so I save that, I'm going to duplicate this layer. It's a little bit different blue. Go ahead and save those changes. It will update on the graphic. Color number 2 is going to be this gray color. I'm going to go ahead and change it to the orange. Of course, I'll duplicate the layer, then select the orange. Now, of course, we're going to be going with these step by step, and we will make sure that you make it through. All right, so this looks good already. So I want to keep it first name, last name. This looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and just export a few elements here, okay? One thing I'm going to export is the background. So I right-click, quick export as PNG. And this one, I'm going to do a new folder, and I'm going to put my little PNG elements in here. All right, so that's going to be my background. The other thing that I like to do, if you do background and foreground, you are going to do tremendous. Now, you can edit the text here. The text says senior and first name, last name. You can edit that text just as maybe 30 seconds of time for each of those fields you want to edit. What's taking the longest time here was for it to actually save that big background image because it is a large format file. I'm going to go here to the logo. I like to get my logo by itself. And then I'm going to grab this 2024 here. I'll right click and I'm going to quick export that as PNG. And what I'm doing is I'm just saving these elements because I know I'm going to have different ways to use them. So if I quit talking, I might be able to find my quick export as PNG. There it is. And then what I'll do is I'll choose large icons here so y'all can see what I'm doing. So see how I'm saving these important elements? All right, and then for first name, I'm going to quick export that as PNG. I'll do the same thing for the last name because I'm going to end up using those pieces. Y'all watch me work now. If you design smart, if you design genius, you don't even have to worry about working smart, much less working hard. Okay, so we are bringing this into the Genius Automizer. So another thing is I want to go ahead and grab this little senior graphic here because I like that repeat mirror text just in case I want to use that on something. I'm going to export it as a design element. All right, and I have just a few files here that's going to help me design everything I need to design. And here I'm going to take the photo 1, and I'm going to export that as well. And as you can see, just a few files here is going to turn out this entire project. All right, now I'll leave this here just in case I forgot to grab one of the elements that I need. But I'm going to go ahead and start my timer, y'all, because I'm late. I got to design all of these things in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right. I will start with one of the easier things, which is going to be the t-shirt here. All right. I'm going to double click on the t-shirt. And what I'm going to do, double click on the artwork here. I'm just going to replace some of these elements. So the foreground there, I'm going to file, place embedded. And I'm going to go back to my 261 folder, my little PNGs that I have here. And I am replacing the, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Duh, Deidre. I got so excited. I forgot to save my foreground. So 261, boom, you go here, the word foreground, click on that folder, quick export as PNG. I told you all you really need is a foreground and a background, and you can do probably 90% of your projects. All right. So let that save and let's go on, get into it. Foreground there, file, place embedded. Got to go back to my 261 folder. All right, there's my foreground. All right, and I'm going to make that just a little bit bigger to take up more of that space there. That's about right. Now I have to delete the layer underneath it because for this to work, you got to choose your hard. Now, the hard that I'm choosing is to basically save my results as I need them. And we'll show you that in the challenge as well. But I don't want you all to have a file where you can have a whole bunch of things in those layers because you will overload your computer and have your Photoshop crashing on you. All right, so place embedded, because y'all know I don't talk and work at the same time too well. So let me just go and get to it. Right, so let's delete that layer below. Yes, to save those changes. And whatever it is, I'm just letting it be because basically the way this is designed, it should require very minimal changing or moving of things. At the most, I might have to move something over or scale something a little bigger or smaller, but I don't have a lot of design work to do. And that looks good there. I'm going to go ahead and close out. So yes to save. All right, and I'm just moving through this real quick. All right, I'll go ahead and close out of this one and say yes to save. And you're going to see that there are so many different ways that you can do this, especially, and I'm going to go ahead and close out this 261 design file. Especially when you start getting used to these templates, you're going to be able to really rock through these. So the stole is a little bit harder because it's not just a foreground and background. The stole is one of those more difficult ones that does have some little different elements here. Okay, so here I'm going to change out the photo, double click on the photo, file, place embedded. And I'm going to grab our photo from here. And I'm keeping this simple because it's only one photo. You know we can collage and do all that good stuff. Oh, it's not going to let me save that because I got to delete that layer right there. Let's go ahead and save it. And it's taking this thing longer to save than it is for me to design. So that's how quick I want you to know you can design. File, place embedded. Let's go ahead and grab the mascot here. Beautiful. Delete the other. Let's update those changes. and the first name, last name. So I have a text 4 and a text 5. What I'm going to do for text 4, still file, place, embedded. I'm going to put my first name there, which is in black. It should replace it. Delete the other one. Close out and hit yes to save. Last name, file, place, embedded. Go ahead and grab the last name. Delete the previous. And let's go ahead and update that. Boom, boom, my 2024. I can double click on that. And I'm going to do file, place, embedded. Grab my new 2024. Just going to put it there. I like to keep it aligned to the left for this purpose. And close out and save. All right, now I need to update the background, but I see here that all I have to do for the background is right click and update all modified content. And it will look for that version of the background that I updated. All right, so that's good to go. And I feel like I know I need to make this logo just a little bit smaller for this accent. And actually, I'm going to do it here instead because I feel like I made that just a little too large. And maybe it's because he got a long lip he needed to tuck in, but I feel like it looks a little bit better. I like for things to be bleeding off of the edge, but I don't want to cut off anything significant. So I just made the logo just a little bit smaller. So see what I'm saying? Everything may not come out 100%, but the most you really have to do is manipulate the size or the placement of a particular item. All right, so let's go ahead and save and update that. All right, looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and close out, hit yes to save. All right, so that's a couple there. Now, for the rest of this, I'm pretty much just updating my images. All right, so I'm going to update all modified content. All right, see how it automatically changed all my stuff? So once you get in there good and you change out a couple of those products, you're going to be able to just propagate those changes like that. And here, I'm going to go ahead and update all modified content. Anytime I see one of those yellow triangles, I'm going to update all modified content. Okay, let's do that. All right, again, just double clicking. Now, notice that there are some elements, and I'm going to go ahead and call them out. This banner. The banner is the one that uses some of the individual elements, but most things can just use the foreground and background, okay? So I want y'all to pay attention to when we can use foreground and background. And when we have things that are either extra long or they're square, then what we do is we use the individual elements to design them, but those individual elements are still able to be updated. Now, I don't know how long this would take you to do in Canva. I don't know how long this would take you to do in regular Photoshop files and mockup and all of that good stuff, but here, when we use this here Automizer, it takes us to a whole nother playing field. All right, so, and all I'm doing now is just updating these elements here. And the reason why I'm going into them, because it's not true that every design is going to be in the exact place it needs to be. So I like to go through each one, make sure that everything is where it needs to be. Like your logos might be taller versus square, and then you have to do some adjustment. Okay, but for the most part, this should really allow you to be able to design in a systematic way. This is basically my engineering background mixing with my art background. All right, so y'all are welcome for all of my scatterbrainness and times where I get distracted. It's usually for a purpose. All right, so I like to call it interdisciplinary. That's what they called it in college, interdisciplinary studies. All right, so I'm updating all modified content. There we go. Close that out and just hit yes to save. And literally the saving is taking longer than the actual design work, y'all. Boom, boom. Latrice says, Automizer is definitely the truth. Thank you, Latrice. I appreciate that, love. It was for y'all, because Lord knows I don't even make products anymore. My whole point was I was like, I saw y'all struggling, and I was like, nope, Y'all not giving up on me. All right, so let's update our modified content here. And you'll see that it uses the same elements, but the way that you place them is a little bit different for a yard sign versus a graduation stole. But these are the same exact elements that's on the graduation stole, that's on the graduation topper for the hat. Same elements. All we're doing is moving them in a way that fits the orientation of that particular product. Now, I got to get ready to go, y'all, but I'm going to make sure that customer happiness while I'm doing this, because I know I'm talking, but I know I'm supposed to be in my craft to quit room right now, the Zoom room. So can you go ahead and drop the 20% off code? Drop that 20% off code. And let me update all modified content. Oh, it's hard to think and talk at the same time. I think customer happiness, it got cut off. If you would, and it may be that it's just too long. We're gonna do another release for the Automizer, y'all. And I know this is overdue, but I have something for y'all. Okay, I do. I promise. I promise. Your girl has been derailed way too many times, but I do have an update for it. And in the challenge, we're going to get to test it. Okay, it's not the. This is going to be the basically a concentrated version of it. So it won't be like the deluxe version where you get all of the items. This one for graduation is going to give you, I believe, at least 12 items. Okay, so that's the most that we've ever given in a like to call it a mini atomizer. That's the most we've ever given in a mini atomizer, 12 products, because you don't need to sell more than 12 products for graduation season. Okay, that's just going to be more than 12 opportunities to stress you out. Now, it may be some different products. We do have some different atomizers that we'll be doing, one for graduation party, one for graduation, like for the grad. Like this one is the one that's for the grad. And then we have one that will be for the family, like basically doing both orders. All right, so just know that we got y'all. Let's update all modified content. And this is for this upcoming Wednesday class. So Coach Chrissy is probably going to get me for this. So I think I will probably have to help Coach Chrissy teach this Wednesday class. But what I want to do, I want to make sure that nobody has an excuse why they can't do this challenge. Can I do something for y'all that are here for this live? Okay, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for this, but I'm just not looking at the chat right now, so I don't have to worry about what kind of trouble that looks like. So Wednesday, we have a live class where we basically, the same design that we just updated, this is the design for next Wednesday's class. How many of y'all would like to come to a live Photoshop class with me and Coach Chrissy and be able to flip this design I just showed you just now? All right, I gotta see some more action to risk it all, because I don't even know if Coach Chris is here in the chat right now, but I'm pretty sure she got the little rolling eyes emoji just waiting to press in the chat. Okay. You would have to be willing to show up to class 1 hour early. If you could commit to that, give me a 100. If you could show up to class 1 hour early. If you haven't done the Photoshop Wednesday class, if you're not in our sorry, I was clicking on the wrong stuff, talking, update all modified content. This is customer happiness. I need you to help me out here. I need you to create a coupon code, a discount code. Okay. Oh, I am going to get in so much trouble because there's going to be so many people in this live class. But it's a challenge. I would love to see 100 people in my Photoshop class. My very first class, I had 100 people in my Photoshop class. It was, I wasn't as organized then. I was just, starting out teaching Photoshop. Oh, I think that's all the things designed. I was just talking and clicking and it's done. All right. So if you all have, if you're not Craft to Quit, not a VIP or Platinum VIP, and you've never done a Wednesday class, what I'm going to ask you to do now, here's the thing. If you don't come to class an hour early and you try to participate in the Wednesday class, I'm going to boot you just like this. Boop. I'm going to boot you out the Zoom. We're not going to have time for it. And it's not going to be anything. I will still let you keep the class. You'll just have to watch the recording. If I take time and I come to something live and I give you my energy live and I'm literally able to help you click on your screen and get you through it, I want you to put just as much effort in what you want and what you say you want, because y'all told me this is what you wanted, right? You want results, not excuses. So I need you to show up like that. Okay. And the template, the 261 template, we'll work through on Wednesday. And I'm going to let you come to the class for free if you are here right now tonight. Okay. So customer happiness. Okay. T said that's fair. I believe so. Because I'm going to give up my time. You're going to give up your time and we're going to make the most of it. So by the end of that class, even if you've never touched Photoshop, as long as you come that hour early, I'm going to help you get your Photoshop set up, get it right, get it tight. Okay. And then that way, when Coach Chrissy comes and she teaches the second part, y'all are already good to go. Okay. All right. Now this is if you're VIP, platinum VIP, no IP, like as long as you have an IP address, as long as you got some internets out here in these streets, you can come to class. Y'all, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for this. I'm already late for my craft to quit too. So I'm in double trouble right now. So at Customer Happiness, let me know if you need help. We have a code right now for class 261. Do we have a code right now for 261? It's just, and you could go ahead and make 261 public. It's not going to be anything in it yet because we don't release the class until about an hour before class starts. And the reason why is because if you can't download your file in an hour, you probably need to sit out of the live class and watch the recording instead. So you'll have access to the recording, to the template, and to the live class just for showing up tonight. All right. Oh, hey, Coach Chrissy, Southern Girl Creations. Always with the extra. You know, that's why y'all been missing my lives, huh? Because I'm always giving some away. All right. So the template, you will get this. Now the template is 261. I'll show it to you one more again. Where is it? Template is 261. And but you have to sign up for it now. Okay. You have literally like 10 minutes because I'm supposed to be off this live right now. Okay. Customer happiness. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Customer happiness might be in the Zoom room. Let me see if I got to do this myself because they probably in the Zoom room trying to get ready for me. And I'm over here making up stuff for them to do and they ain't even here. Let me do it myself. Hold on, y'all. I know how I used to do all of this all by myself. Can y'all believe it? Literally, I would be on live making coupon codes, doing automations with my text messages and emails, all of that good stuff. All right, let me be quiet so I can make this code for y'all real quick. All right, so this is going to be for 261. I'm excited, y'all. I'm a little nervous because I think y'all finna show up in like record numbers. I love it, though. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and create you a coupon. All right, new coupon, and I'm going to do real easy. It's going to be 261 FREE. It's going to make this specific product 100% free. And 261. All right, so create the coupon. Why y'all just staring at my little file here? I guess I could have given you something to look at. I was supposed to be opening up 261. All right, so let's see. Was customer happiness able to share it? All right, so here's the code. I guess I'm doing it right now because customer happiness is probably in the Zoom room where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm getting in trouble, y'all. Hopefully Coach Chrissy can hold it down. Somebody can hold it down in the Zoom room right quick, like. All right, so that's the code that you're going to use to get class number 261 on Podia or the Academy. Let me go real quick, and I got to get y'all the link for that. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I put this link here, Y'all let me know if this link works. Where am I? Let me know if this link works. This link should automatically apply the code, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, y'all got it? Cool, cool. All right, see if that works. If so, that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. And I got to go. So as soon as I'm closing out of this live, y'all won't have the code or the link anymore. So y'all go ahead and take advantage of that. Catch me and Coach Chrissy. Let me go ahead and give Coach Chrissy a shout out because I gotta. Where's my Coach Chrissy? There she is. Yeah, let's give Coach Chrissy a shout out because she's going to be dealing with us on Wednesday. And she loves what she does, but we also gonna make sure that you all are prepared and y'all are good to do this design right here. We're going to do live inside of the Wednesday live Photoshop class. All right, y'all got it? Y'all signed up? Cool, cool. Now that 20% off the Shopify challenge is y'all get access to it early. It will run until Friday, I believe. So Friday, 11 p.m. It depends. I may let it go. You know what? I'm gonna let it go till Sunday. I'm gonna let it go to Sunday because some of y'all won't even check your emails, and I want to give y'all the opportunity to get into this challenge for 20% off. Okay. All right. Like I said, we're going to help you set up your Shopify. We're going to give you graphics. We're going to give you mock-ups. Y'all see what it is. All of this. All right. I just need you to get in the room and get ready to get your Shopify store rocking. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'm super late for my craft to quit. Hopefully, I won't do this again next Thursday. I won't let y'all talk me into giving away some extra stuff. All right. I love y'all and I appreciate you dearly. And until next time. Bye. Good night, y'all. I'm heading over to the Zoom room for those in my craft to quit. Y'all come on over to the Zoom room. All right. Bye, y'all.